Hello everybody, my name is Mark Sterling. I just want to do this wee video as a sort of a introduction to a sort of restart of my channel on YouTube. Um, some of you may know me, some of you may not, but this is something I've wanted to do for a while now, and it's finally got around to doing it. Today is 17th of April. It is Easter Monday. It is the day after we got home from Paul, one of the biggest MG Rover shows in the UK. Um, yeah, so I had a good think over the weekend. A good time away with the MG Rover Northern Ireland and Ireland groups. I've had a good time to think on the way home, and decided to, yeah, well, maybe do some stuff, even just for record for myself and for blogging different projects I have, and what I want to do in the future. So as you can see, I've already had some videos up of my red car that I fixed for last year. I'll maybe do a video today for it, just to tell you exactly where it is, but basically it really hasn't moved at all since last year, since I got home. It's basically went into storage, and a few bits and pieces, but nothing great. But I'll maybe do a video later with the phone and show you around it. But yeah, I've sort of come to the conclusion this year that customers' cars has really got to me, and I would like to concentrate on projects, cars that I'm trying to save, rare cars that I can share with the community and bring back to life. I've had a few other projects for customers as well going on. I have a V at the moment that I'm trying to fix for a customer for Roverfest in August in England, and a few other things. Just basically finishing off the turbo conversion to ZS for a customer. Well, more of a friend. He's in the group, and looking forward to see how it goes. We're not far away with that, but yeah, I'm gonna keep trying different albums and have a few videos on the cars that I'm working on, and try and run through the things. Yeah, for anybody that does know me, I've been into MG Rovers a long time. Um, my first car I bought in 2004 was my wee red car, the one you can see in the playlist of the album and the other videos on the channel. Um, basically, came to the point where I wanted more power at the car, but there didn't seem to be anybody in Northern Ireland that seemed to know anything about them or seemed to know any way to get any more power at the diesels. So I I just started to do it myself. I wasn't very mechanically minded. I'm not mechanically trained. I am more of an electrical electronic engineer. I do have my own computer business. That's the kind of side I come from. I come from an electrical background, but I do work on mechanical in cars too. But I wouldn't call myself a mechanic. I know my limits, and I know there's a lot of mechanics out there that would tell you they know everything, but in realistic terms, nobody knows everything. Every day is a learning day, and if you haven't learned something in a day working on cars, then I think that's a wasted day. You're not pushing yourself boundaries wise. So I like I like to push myself. I like to learn things. I like to understand things, and that's maybe more the engineering side that I come from. But yeah, so I started working on my own car. I fell in with a tuning company in Ballymena called AutoTune. Very friendly to me, very helped me out a lot. And we try to get a bit more part of the car. At the time, they were in the same boat. They hadn't really done very many either, but we got good results back then. It was good, and then we had problems with reliability and stuff. But that's been a long going story. That car's been a long going project. It still is still learning with it, still trying to improve it. I have a couple of guys. Hopefully, they're going to help me this year get it running right, and we can see what we can do with it. I've sort of lost a bit of faith in the L series engine. It's a very old school diesel mentality of engine. It's very hard to get power out of. Any big power, it's good for what it does. It's good for what it is, but it's very difficult to get power out of. I would get a conclusion. It's the same idea as the Peugeot guys ran into with the D turbo engine. And I see guys still trying to make power out of them, but it must be quite frustrating when you can pick up something new, common rails technology, and easily get big power figures and quite have tuning kits off the shelf, etc. You don't have to fabricate or have any kind of specialised turbo kits and stuff. Everything's there for you, and everybody's involved in tuning them, which is a lot easier. The diesel tuning scene seems to have died away, especially on the L series side. With I think it's just because of the age of the cars. It's just the way it's gone, and nobody wants to spend money on tuning them, which I can understand from a customer point of view. I still do a lot of tuning at them. I'm still doing a lot of work with 75 ZT side of things. The BMW unit is a good reliable unit. It lacks a turbo, which is its major downfall, followed by its injection system, which seems to be very limited too. But yeah, that may become a project this year as well. I'd love to have a go at a larger turbo setup on a 75 ZT. So if anybody out there wants to have a play and let me have a play, or has a car out there that they want to play with, then yeah, get in touch. As you can see from my YouTube channel, I'm in the process of changing names. I'm going to form a company maybe here shortly and do it that way. I'm planning to become quite specialised for the country. I'm getting a lot more work from the south, which seems to be a problem down there for people, getting mechanics and people that know the cars, which is quite depressing really, that they have to travel all the way up north to get any work done. But look, I'm digressing. So projects coming up. We have I have a Spectra TF that I've just got the engine rebuilt there just before I went away. It's basically a full 1.8K series 135 rebuild with N series parts. So N series oil reel, bolts and gasket, the 6-layer N series gasket. So that will be an upcoming project. I will do a wee video on that maybe next. Secondly, we have a Rover 75 prototype. I just actually brought it home from England. It's the car that they use for testing with the JTD 1.9 diesel engine that was formerly Fiat, but now obviously Vauxhall use it, and in the factories, and it's basically the 1.9 diesel common rail engine. So I'm planning to do some videos on that car. The car needs a good bit of work. Electrically, it seems to be quite poor, and a few things that need sorted out on it. There seems to be very little information when I was trying to buy it on the internet, so I might actually do a technical series on it. Show everybody around the engine, show everybody exactly what way Rover did install it. It might be useful for some people if they did want to change things in their 75 diesels. I don't know how many people out there are wanting to do that, but um, I'll maybe do some technical stuff on that. Well, I did notice now when I was over, there was a lot of people asking me about T4 stuff, possibilities. The actual guy that I bought the 75 off is very interested in things you can do, and he has one himself. So we'll maybe run through that, and we'll maybe show a few things that way, and see what we can do with that. The third project possibly will be a Metro I bought. I bought a 91 Metro DTI. Very, very good condition. This car I've been wanting for a long time, and the car's been stored for most of its life. Might do some basic stuff on that. Nothing, doesn't really need anything, but maybe do some servicing, video around it. That's not really much of a project, but just to show you that. What else we got? Possibly may have some more stuff coming this year. I have a ZTT V6 Auto bought from Wheels. I haven't picked it up yet, but it's a strange colour. It's a monogram colour. It's a Noctrum colour, 1 of 10. I think it's first to 10. It will need some work as well. Apparently the engine isn't right on it. It's using water, etc. I'm not too sure what's wrong with it, but I'm planning to save that. That was a car that's going to get scrapped too. So we'll do maybe a couple of videos on that as well, and I think it needs maybe a couple of bits repaired too. So we'll maybe do a slight project on that. And at the minute, I think that's it. There's a few other cars in the pipeline. I'm sort of taking more of a back seat towards customers' cars. It's been a challenging year so far. It's April, and I've had a few difficult cars, difficult projects, difficult customers. To be honest, I've come to the conclusion that maybe just I'd rather just work on my own stuff and try and do my own stuff right, and not rushing things and things like that. So we'll see how things go. I'll maybe do a short video here now on the other stuff. So that's just an introduction to today's sort of I'm relaunching the name, so I give you an idea what's going to go on, and we'll go from there. So goodbye, and if you have any comments or and you want to share, you can email me at mark at madtuning madtuning.co.uk with any suggestions or cars or etc. That'd be great. So for now, bye.